In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear grade 8 students, welcome back to your El Mansour educational channel. This is Mr. Muhammad Mahmoud, and today, inshallah, we are going to have a very amusing and simple grammar lesson. It's much more common as well. Our lesson today is about quantifiers. Quantifiers? Ask yourself, what are the quantifiers and what are they used for? Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions. How many friends do you have? How much water do you drink every day? I'm so lucky to have a few true friends. They said I failed because I have few skills. You may need a lot of money to buy this car. There are lots of cars around us. They are lucky to have a little juice to drink in this place. We have just little sugar. We need to buy some. We don't have any money left. Go and pull some from your uncle. All these bold words are called quantifiers. So try to ask yourself, what are quantifiers? Quantifiers are, or a quantifier is a word or a phrase. A word like many, much, a few. A phrase, a lot of. Okay? A quantifier is a word or a phrase that comes before a noun in order to indicate, in order to define its number, its amount, or its quantity. Okay? How much food is there? Okay? Lots, much, few, many, any, little, no, a, and some. All of these are called quantifiers. So, a quantifier is a word or a phrase used before a noun in order to indicate its number, amount, or quantity. Quantifiers can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Countable and uncountables. What is the difference between countable and uncountable? Okay, countable nouns, noun that we can count. Okay, that we can count. What about the uncountable nouns? Noun that we can't count. Okay, give me an example of countable nouns. Countable nouns like subject, school, book, man, boy. Okay, we can count them. We can say 3 men. We can say 5 books. We can say 10 boys. But what about the uncountable nouns? So, countable nouns are nouns that we can count. But what about the uncountable nouns? Nouns that we can't count, like money, time, water, drink, tea, sugar, butter, rice. Okay, these nouns we can't count. Okay, okay. So quantifiers are classified, are divided into quantifiers for countable nouns and quantifiers for uncountable nouns. A quantifier is what we use when we want to give someone information about the number of something. Okay, quantifiers in English are used at the beginning of noun phrases. They are used to express an amount or a degree of something. They are also used with persons. Okay, as I told you, quantifiers in English are classified into quantifiers for countable nouns and quantifiers for uncountable nouns, and quantifiers for both countable and uncountable. Please have a look on this chart. With countable nouns, we use a majority of, a number of, several, many, large number of, a few, very few. What about the quantifiers for or with uncountable nouns? We have much, a bit, a great deal of, a large quantity of, a large amount of, a little, very little. Okay, what about the quantifiers with both of them, countable and uncountable? Enough, more, most, less, least, no, none, any, not any, some, plenty of, lots of. What does this word mean? A quantifier with countable and uncountable. This means I can say I don't have any money and I didn't see any boys. Look, any is used with countable nouns and any is also used with uncountable nouns. We have some time left. We have some time left. Okay? There are still some schools that teach very well. How can I know uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are often abstract ideas like love, freedom, education, luck, help, beauty, music, thunder, made of smaller parts: sugar, rice, salt, sand, flour, dirt, dust, traffic, grass, spaghetti. Some food like bread, fish, cheese, chocolate, meat, bacon, food, ham. Liquids like water, milk, wine, oil, coffee, and so on. All of these words are called uncountable nouns. Please have a look on this. Okay, uncountable nouns, nouns that we can't count. We can't count. Okay, can you count water? No. Okay, quantifiers with uncountable nouns. With these uncountable nouns, we use much, a bit, a great deal of, large quantity of, large amount of, a little, very little. Why do we use all these quantifiers? In order to identify, in order to indicate its amount or quantity. Okay? How much water do you have? I have much water. Or you can say, I don't have much water. I have a little water. Okay. Can you say a rice or two rice? No, of course no. Can you say rains? No, you can't. Okay. In order to know that, uncountable nouns take a singular verb. Uncountable nouns take singular verb. Sugar is. You can't say sugar are. Sugar is. Sugar is. Water is. Rice is. Okay? Much, a little, little. Much, a little, they are the most common quantifiers with uncountable nouns. The most common and popular quantifiers with uncountable nouns. Okay, much is used with uncountable nouns. It's mainly used in negative and interrogative clauses. We use much in much is much more popular in the negative sentences and the questions. Okay, the negative sentence and the questions. A little and a little, and this is the most confusing words in the English language. We have a little, and few with a few. What is the difference between a little and little? In fact, both of them are used with the uncountable noun. A little gives us positive idea that something is a little, but it's enough. okay, gives us a positive meaning, gives us a positive, okay, a positive meaning or a positive idea. Give me an example. Okay, we have a little sugar, but I can make you a cup of tea with it. Listen, okay, we have a little sugar, but I can make a cup of tea with you. Look at little. I don't have, I don't, I have little money, so I can't go to the concert. Listen, I have little money. Little here means no, okay? I have no money. Listen, a little means some. A little means some, but they are enough. What about little? Little gives us convey. Little convey a negative idea, okay? That means no, okay? So a little gives us a positive idea that something is a little bit enough, but little gives us a negative idea that that thing isn't available. Okay? I'm sorry. Look at little. Little. I'm sorry, I speak little French. This means I can't speak French. There was little time to finish my homework. This means there was no time to finish. The killing is little, is too small. It gives us a negative meaning. Okay? What about a little? Gives us a positive meaning. Okay? Would you like a little water? Mary got a little bit of pie. Can't you discount it a little? Quantifiers with countable nouns. Okay? Countable nouns, nouns that we can count. 1 tree, 2 trees, a pencil, 10 pencils, okay? The book is all. The books are all. Look, we can give them the plural form. Countable nouns can be given a plural form. The most common, the most common quantifiers with countable nouns are many, a few, and few. A few at the same used with countable nouns to give a positive meaning. What about a few? Gives us negative meaning. Why? The inner viewer is so upset. Why? Because he got only few answers from the ministers. He got few answers. Few answers here means no answers. Almost no. Okay? Look at a few represent a positive quantity. Few represents a negative quantity or shortage. It's used with the plural countable nouns. It means not many, not enough. I have got few friends. This means I have no friends. They have got few cake on the table. He has a few photos on Instagram. Okay? Try to figure out the difference between these two sentences. Look, I am very happy because I have a few true friends. Okay? I am very unlucky. I am very unlucky because I have a few true friends. Okay? What's the difference? Few here, few only means no true friends. But he is very happy because he have a few. A few here means some. Countable and uncountable nouns, please have a look. Countable nouns can be counted. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted. Okay, take singular and plural verb. Countable nouns take singular and plural verbs. Uncountable nouns take only singular verb. Sugar is, a boy is, and boys are. Okay, how can we give the uncountable nouns? How can we give the uncountable nouns a plural verb? But when we give them or when we make them into parts, like water, a bottle of water, 2 bottles of water, gas, a liter, liter of gas, 2 liters of gas. Okay, understood? A box of chocolates, 2 boxes